So what's up guys, we got another bulletin that we have to read today now. So as you can see, the Blocks Bulletin 10, and damn, they're already dropping us some kind of cinematic picture. As you can see, that's Redhead and Indra. And yo, you can easily tell that Redhead is using sanguine art because that's the Devours. I think it's called something Devour, and I don't know what's Indra using. Maybe he's using the dark blade, but he has some kind of eyes. Is that a new fighting style? So yeah, this was literally, this came this day. Okay, so I'm making the video as soon as it came. So let's see. The Blocks Bulletin, important news. Okay, let's see. The 50 billion summer expansion by the admin team make way because big news has struck. Blox Fruits has set to launch some of its most ambitious plans yet. In celebration of reaching incredible milestone of 50 billion visits, we are introducing a brand new update format designed to deliver content more frequently and consistently. This new approach marks a major step forward in how we bring fresh experiences to our players. Oh, if you didn't know, Blox Fruits got 50 million players visits. I mean, not 50 million concurrent active players, because there's not 50 million players in the billion players, like billion like people in the world, but yes. So they got 50 billion visits, which is a crazy milestone for any game to have. I guess congratulations for Blox Fruit for getting 50 billion visits, and they are trying to give us more like a pathway system. Like before, we had the update path, which didn't work out. We have seen in the previous bulletin, but I guess they're gonna add a new summer stuff. So let's read it. Okay, as you can see, there's like 3 fruits now. One of them is pink, like 2 of them is pink, and one of them in the middle, bro. Please, one of them might be pain, bro. Please. Okay, let's see. Kicking off in late July, the summer expansion will roll out a series of weekly updates. These will feature a handful of fruit reworks, brand new gameplay mechanics, and several long-awaited features that have been tested across recent blog posts. Get ready for a wave of exciting changes coming to the world of Blox Fruits. So okay, so they said that the late July, so basically after this month, like end of July, they're gonna be adding a bunch weekly updates, which I have never seen Blox Fruits do weekly updates, which is gonna be nice to see. Plus they have promised us new fruit reworks, gameplay, and different mechanics that they didn't actually post it, but they were planning on updating their game on those mechanics. So I'm really excited to see what kind of mechanics and how they're gonna manage weekly updates, which like they can't even manage monthly updates. So yeah, I'm really excited to see, and maybe we are even gonna get the previous celebration like thing, the party hat might be coming. I don't know. I know many of y'all want the party hat to come back, because I personally want it to come back, because that's the only limited time accessory I missed. And bro, I did, wait, is it called the party hat? Let me see. Yes, I missed it because my old account got hacked and I couldn't do anything about it. I had every single accessory. Yeah, so I really couldn't do anything about it, you know. As part of its multi-week expansion, a limited time celebration event will launch later in the update cycle, designed to mark the game's 15 billion visit milestone. This new experience will offer up players a chance to earn exclusive items and may set stage for more events like it in the future. So I guess I was right. They are gonna be adding a limited time celebration event. Yo, that will be nice to celebrate their 50 billion milestone, which is gonna be crazy. They might add exclusive items or old items we couldn't get. So yes, and as you can see, Indra is using sanguine. I mean, no, my game is using sanguine art and Indra using dark blade, I guess, and this picture looks cold. So now let's read the secrets unfold from the biographer journal. Okay, the entire journal from the previous bulletin has finally been fully recovered, and the findings are nothing short of extra amazing. So if you didn't know, the previous bulletin that we read had like a journal containing to a mysterious guy who's like really strong and stuff. So I guess they have finally recovered it, and it has a lot of extraordinary information. The findings show that the anonymous biographer was no more people watcher. Each page has a carefully recorded account of a person built through achievements and even their speech habits. One page notice a person frequent use of the word mangoes. Strange. Okay, basically record the other guys how they speak and stuff, and the one guy is like mango. He just says mangoes. Yo, what does mango could be like? Is that a new fruit or a hint of a person in one page? Like who like mangoes? Like maybe Chopper. Wait, Nami likes mango. Okay, no, I think that's true. Wait, does Nami like mango? Are we getting a Nami a fruit? I mean, I does Nami even have a fruit? I think I'm tripping, but he does have that, cloud thing, which I don't know how they're gonna add it, but yes. So the journal will soon be shared with the public, acting as a type of encyclopedia. What a strange legacy left behind. But it is one of the it is one that will help countless adventurers keep track of one another, forge reputation, and track their own personal progress. So I guess, wait, huh? Yo, it could be like an encyclopedia, which basically means we can record stuff maybe. So yeah, I don't know. Sudden miracle. The sudden miracle. The state park breathes once more. After a grueling few days at the dried out state park, a mysterious miracle occurred when some rain clouds hovered over seeking the forest once more. Yo, I have the biggest theory for this. What if it's the dragon fruit? What if it's dragon fruit? Because if you didn't know, a dragon basically has a wind type related fruit, and the yeah, so he can maybe make it rain. I mean, I think he made it rain, so the like the river can be flowing again. That's only my theory though. Campers, wanderers, and local crews are flocking back to the state park with their fishing rods in hand, and many stories to tell, with fishing swimming upstream again, and the forest humming with life. Quality time with each other here at the park hasn't felt this meaningful in a long time. So I guess they're back. Everyone is back fishing, celebrating, and we can also see it. But is this saying that we're gonna be getting a fishing mechanic? The state park is alive again, and so is the spirit of forest. It teaches us that no matter how long struggles last, time will always pass for it. Okay, so the one thing I'm excited about is the 50 billion summer expansion and all of these. What kind of events are they're gonna be adding. So the Blocks Bulletin 009 June 5. So it has been a long time since it came. The Blocks Bulletin. Gear up, dry out, read on. Okay, so let's see. The journal's truth are life etched in pages. So see, there's like some kind of race. Maybe there's a new race, and you got a guy like that's looking at the diary. That he's looking at the diary. I think this is the same diary we found in the last bulletin. So yeah, the restoration of the drowned journal found near the port town is finally making progress. Under the care of a seasoned conservator, a handful of fragile pages have been restored, and what they reveal is no ordinary tale. So I guess he kind of, restored the pages, and we're gonna see what it says. The book appears to belong to a the meticulous biographer who recorded the traits, growth, and strength of various powerful individuals. Each entry is carefully written with notes pointing out their strength, how they have changed over time, and little details that suggest there's more to their story than what's on the surface. That might be related to a new race coming up, because saying something that belongs to a powerful individual, meaning that it can be like a powerful race just like we have, and it also says how they grow in strength. Now if you know V4, you know that they actually grow, like you actually grow every time you do a trial, you grow and you get stronger. So yeah, that might be the thing. There might be a new race coming in the next update, guys. Only a few entries have been recovered so far, but more are on the way. If the rest of the journal is anything like these pages, this could be most insightful recording of knowledge and observation where we have uncovered in years. So I guess like more entries have been recovered so far, but more. So if the rest of the journal is like anything like these early pages, I don't know what that means, Chad. I don't know what that means. But let's go to the next thing. Asking the developers for. Okay, let's see. Featuring answers from the team. Jeff asked, can we expect some sneak peeks monthly or evenly weekly outside of vlogs? We plan to use vlog when content is in early development and then begin real sneak peeks after vlog confirms the content. So if you don't know what that means, they like back then they used to drop like sneak peeks on Twitter and something, but now they actually save up, I think, all the information about early updates in the vlog, and then after they confirmed it, they actually post it. They do sneak peeks and stuff. So Gel asked, Gel, what did you mean by different type of quest or a new storyline quest? When the old seas are reimagined and added to the game, we also like to introduce new types of quests for players to optionally partake in. These quests will be for everyone, not locked behind a difficult high-level boss. Among other things, some of the rewards for these quests will be extra levels to improve the grinding experience. So I guess they are gonna be adding a new type of quest now. They're gonna be adding more story type quests that doesn't require you fighting a crazy strong boss like we have done so far, like fighting the Doe King, Indra, plus the Tyrant, Leviathan. So they are trying something new in this update, which will help us to level up as well. So yeah. So I guess this will make it the grinding experience more fun and not just band. Prize question the dev that will you ever add more achievements to the game? Badges on Roblox. Maybe not real badges like the ones that sit on your Roblox profile, but rather than badges within Blox Fruits, these badges will tie to your achievements and titles you have obtained. But let me not spoil the surprise anymore, as you'll be seeing in this update anyways. So if you don't know what are badges, those are the things that you get after completing an achievement in a game. Like say you get a badge for getting to a first sea, you also get a badge for getting into second sea and also for third sea. Now they actually sit on your profile, and you can't do anything with them. It's just a flex to have. But they said that they will add badges that will sit like the title, things that have we obtained. As you can see, there titles are those things like achievements, basically like achievements you can get. So we might be getting more titles and new kind of badge. Look, I also got the vote during innovator quest. Now I don't know how. Wait, I have around 120 titles. I'm like around how many? I have. Fulgurus asks, are there any plans to add more utility for the Valor currency? Our current plan is to have a Valor turn into a material currency that rest in your inventory like bones, heart, etc. This allows us to introduce subclasses with their unique currencies in the future if we so choose to add them. So if you don't know what's Valor, Valor is the same thing that you need to upgrade your shipwright class. Now at the moment it's not something it's not something you can have in your inventory, but they are planning on changing it in the next update so they can add more like different currencies for different classes. Yes, if you don't know how they're gonna add it, it's basically gonna be like the electric fang, demonic wisp, and the bones. So these are the materials that they are gonna. Jail asks again, will you do some changes about spawn rates of events? We have an idea where end game players will be able to pick what type of C event will spawn for players. But what are your thoughts? What are some of your theories on how we'll go about this? So this is not like a question. They asked us more than we asked them, but basically they're saying is that right now the spawn rate is kind of bad, but they are thinking of making a system so that you can actually spawn high, like basically end game level players can spawn any C event, like not like boost the chance of spawning the C event. So yeah, they might be asking, and by the way, I feel like they should add a system like which has like a pity system, like after 1 or 2 hours, if you don't get the thing you're looking for, like most people look for the Leviathan hunt, okay? So if you don't get Leviathan on, like after 1 or 2 hours, the pity will set in and you will actually get it. But because the pity will set in and you will get it, because no one is grinding like 4-6 hours for one Leviathan, bro. So yeah, that's my thought on how they should add a new system on spawning the bosses. So guys, tell me, how do you think they should add it? So now let's read the dry days ahead at the state park by Tiggy Logleaf. The thrill of the outdoors has hit a snag. Rangers reported earlier this week that the stream near the Ridge Hollow has been completely dried up. Once a reliable source of fresh water and food has now been completely dried up. So as you can see, there's like a guy and he's holding some kind of fish and he's screaming and like, look, the lake or the river is like completely. I used to be so accustomed to pulling my dinner straight from the lake, but now it's gone. One camper sighed, poking at the old boot. I mean, I found this. I guess I'll make it do. So I guess he found it and he's sad about it. With supplies running thin, scavenged ingredients are becoming more questionable. Conversations around the forest have shifted. Some now wonder if there's anything that can solve campers from their thirst and hunger during these troubling times. So yeah, basically the river was this source of food and water, and it's dried up now. So they will have to find a new source of water so they can, survive. The blacksmith's queue is becoming restless. His shop rings with the sound of clanging metal, fresh orders stacked up as more customers line up with outdated weapons in hand. Yo, is this a new thing? Are we getting an enchantment system? I mean, we already have the blessing and the curse, but are we getting like, if we use the sword enough, like let's say if I use my dragon titan like for a long time, then it gets rusted and then we'll have to go to the blacksmith and basically make it new again by paying frags. Now I know some of you won't like it because like frag is kind of difficult to get. We are when asked about some long neglected gear, he has to touch like the popular spiky trident. The blacksmith looks up clearly frustrated. Some tools just take longer to reforge, he mutters, wiping sweat from his bow. Now that I mean, I guess like it could be a new feature, like the rare weapon it is, the more time it takes to repair. Yeah, I don't think anyone will like it. Come back next for Bulletin 10, but before we go to the end, we have to read something here, bro. The exclusive Uzat response to Starkman Karate news, which whispers of a new era dedicated to the origin form of Starkman Karate on the rise. We sought a response from the man with the most burning take on the matter. Okay, we got Uzat, the dragon talent prodigy. Now, I guess, yes. If you didn't know, in the last or like in the previous bulletin, we got information that the water kung fu and the waterman Sakman karate might be getting a rework, and this is Uzat's opinion on the new rework. Oh my god! I just got a spin fruit, and someone hit me. Someone hit me. Someone hit me. So you gonna die. Boing 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 glacial. Oh, I love this fruit, bro. I love this fruit. I mean, I've never used it that much. I only play Blox Fruit now when I stream, so I don't use it that often. They can polish their techniques all they want, but let's be honest. There's only one true master of teachings around here, says Uzod. I mean, what do they know? It's not like they could beat the way of Dragon Talon with my method and teaching of secret techniques. There's no way anything else would come close, right? So Uda's basically trying to say that Sarkman Karate can get all the rework that they want, but it's not gonna be as good as Dragon Talon, which I don't know, man. I mean, before the rework, yeah, Dragon Talon was always better before before the rework, but maybe they'll make it better after the rework. And whoa, what if they add the same thing they did with the Dragon Talon? They added the Dragon Dojo. What if they make like a Water Dojo or something? With ancient arts returning, the spotlight now shifts to Sarkman Karate. Who knows what's in store? Especially now that it's being taught by its powerful original creator. Some say these techniques include more than just the basic, but also advanced teachings for the individual skills you learn. Okay, so we did get some information that I guess the original masters are gonna be teaching the Sakman Karate. So yeah, I don't know, man. They should give us like more photos and stuff, leaks for these bulletins, so we know what gonna be coming. Okay, what's gonna be coming. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any clue on how OP the new Sarkman karate and Sanskrit kung fu is gonna be, let them down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next bulletin slash Blox Fruit video.